What up? What's going on? Oh, Trucker Dude Brent, bro, you putting all these videos out so often. Bro, it looks like I got a little chunk taken out of me by a zombie. I still got full range of motion. I just can't really like put any pressure on it too much, or it's gonna hurt like a bitch. And my back has been in discomfort majority of the day. I might need to take another leave. They say every 12 hours. Usually a leave lasts me every 24 hours. Before I get into this part of the video, somebody had mentioned in my last video, not my last one, but maybe it was, I don't know. Either way, they had said, bro, I wouldn't have said anything about Stevens while you're still working for them. You should wait until after you're not working for them so they can't fuck you over. Something along those lines. Well, let me tell you something, bro. If you haven't gotten the gist of what my channel's about, I'll remind you, in case you didn't see or didn't get the gist of it throughout the whole duration of this channel. My channel is about helping people. If I don't make a video about something that I experience at that moment, I will forget about it. And if that means me getting fucked over on my last check, because I completely, just based off of everything I've read, everything I've seen, all the videos I've seen, where they're saying you should have waited until after you were done, Steven, so they don't hold your check. They're gonna find every fucking little thing wrong with your truck to keep your last check. I'll tell you, I have $400 in my home time account. I called my business counselor, and for the first time, he didn't answer my call. I left him a voicemail about 3 hours before quitting time today. He hasn't responded. I'm gonna send an email to the CD transport, the CD's email, which is all the business team members, that they can see it. I'm gonna request my home time money, at least $400, so at least I'm not completely in the fucking hole. I've run about 2,400 miles. When I drop this load tomorrow, or the day after, I'm gonna be at 2,400 miles, and that'll be about $600-700 bucks, maybe a little more, because the increase in pay will take a hold on this trip. I should get that. I'm completely expecting them to hold my check. Okay, I called my buddy. He quit last week, and I asked him first thing when I talked to him today. I said, hey, before we start talking about whatever the hell's going on with your life and my life, did they keep your last check? Drum roll full effect. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not editing this video. Fuck that. It takes too much time. They didn't hold his check, and he expected them to hold his check too. So I have high hopes, right? Usually I'm expecting the worst, so that when the best happens, I'm surprised, rather than expecting the best and then being surprised when the worst happens. That's a shitty way to live your life. I wouldn't recommend it. But that's, in this particular case, I'm looking at it in an optimistic point of view. I want to be like the glass half full type of guy. Yeah, man, they're not gonna hold my check. So I'm gonna hope that the amount of money that's in my home time account is going to pay for the windshield and the bumper, because that's really the only thing that's wrong with this truck right now. By the time I get it back into Dallas, I'm gonna have like maybe 46,000 miles, maybe 46,000 miles on the truck. I got it at 32,000 miles. So I put a little over 10,000 miles on this truck in a month. Which is not bad, you know, it's not bad, but like I stated before, with the limitations on how much money you can make based on the miles, you're chasing cents per mile, it's just not going to work out. And another thing that I should have listened to a long time ago was that if you are looking to do a lease purchase program, I've heard it a couple different times in a couple different videos, if you are doing cents per mile, then don't go lease. If they don't offer a percentage of the load, you're basically shooting yourself in the foot. And I had to experience that on my own. I had to learn that on my own. Like, I had to experience it. Like, You guys don't have to. You guys can witness it from start to finish. You just watch all my Streams Transport videos and see how I started off as this optimistic, ready to take on the world truck driver to a bitch fest where all I do is complain all the time about not making enough money, or sometimes it was about the loads, but that's just going to happen. You know, those things are going to happen when truck driving, and I get it. But when it comes down to, like, you're making cents per mile versus ad revenue, Jesus Christ. You're making revenue based off of what you're hauling. If you're running percentage on revenue and you have a bad week, you're still going to come out okay. When in turn you're running cents per mile, you have a bad week, you start to get into the hole without even, and you're not even taking home time. You're still rolling and you're still in the hole. So, keen words there. If you are chasing a lease purchase program, avoid cents per mile. If you want to lease your truck through a company, make sure that you're chasing revenue instead. And as far as starter companies, if you guys haven't started, Prime is a CDL sponsorship company, and out the gate, I don't know exactly for sure. I'll give you more details once I start my journey there. At least 6 months experience out of Stevens, and they were taking me on without having to go on the road with the trainer. But if you're not making enough money, you can still, like, a couple of months in, they will take you in no matter how much experience you have, but you'll just have to go on the road with the trainer making $800 a week. So if you're not making at least that, you can make at least that straight out of Stevens. And with that, and then if you decide to go lease operator, then you can make as little as $1,200 a week on a bad week. I think somebody had mentioned something in one of the videos I posted, and they said you can make at least $1,500 a week, no sweat. But if you decide you want to sweat, you're gonna make a lot more. So that it was great. And then of course one of the community type channels watched the video, and they commented on somebody that was bitching about making a measly $1,200 a week after having one good week. And what they don't realize is that a good week for me at Stevens is maybe $1,200 a week. So, you know, effectively, now I'm saying the $600 is because I'm including the $100 and home time account money I'm taking out of my check so that I can deposit it into my home time account. So I would be a $700 check, but I'm only bringing home $600. And in this case, if I can't get this this cash advance that I requested, like this morning, I still haven't gotten the approval for it yet, because I'm going to have my wife go to the store or whatever and cash that check and then deposit it into our savings account, so that I at least have that to cover my ass if they hold this last check. I'm just trying to get my ducks in a row and be prepared. Then we'll be all right. But to fall back on what I was saying fucking 7.5 minutes ago, if it comes down to it, I'm going to be honest about everything on my channel, regardless of what the repercussions may be for me. People deserve to know the truth. You shouldn't have to go through a whole fucking spiel of training and all this time you dedicated to get fucked in the end, okay? And then you start to feel trapped. You don't want to feel trapped. If you don't want to feel trapped, I'm here for that. And I'll take that fucking hit. I'm not so selfish. And that's what this channel's a fucking about. I don't know how many times I gotta fucking say it. It's about helping people. If I gotta be the warrior that falls to get the fucking congregation of others to stand up against the tyranny, I'll do that. I'll sacrifice my last fucking check so that y'all will know better, okay? So don't think about yourself. That's the fucking problem with today. Everybody thinks about themselves. No pioneers anymore, right? There's no fucking pioneers anymore. That's what I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be a pioneer. I'm trying to be the inspiration. I'm trying to be the person that takes the fucking hit so you don't have to. And where are those people today? If there were more of those people today, I wouldn't have to do this. Not that I feel like I have to, but I feel like I need to, right? So I'm not doing it for gain. I'm not asking for money. I'm losing money starting here. And what I'm passing that information on to you, I'm showing you my fucking journey. I'm doing it all. so you don't have to do it. Instead of me just telling you while we're crossing paths in our lives one day, well, I wouldn't do that, man, because of this, that, and the other. And then you live your life in fucking fear because one person tells you you shouldn't do something. You choose not to do it. How many fucking Picassos have come and gone because one person told them not to do it and they decided not to fucking do it? How many Mozarts? You know, how many Nikola Teslas? How many of these people are Martin Luther King Jr.? How many of these people have walked by you on the street and decided to give up on their dreams because one person told them not to pursue them? Stop following people. Be a fucking leader. Lead your own path. Find your own way. You don't have to look up everything on fucking line to know which route you should take. You don't have to follow what everybody else says because they've done the testing, but they haven't given you any proof, right? I'm giving you everything you need on this channel. And I'm not asking for a motherfucking thing. It's all free. Okay? Gah! But I still get these motherfuckers that want to talk shit about me and be bitches because they don't agree with one fucking thing I said. Well, you didn't do that. Well, I talk shit about everything. Well, this is the thing I care about. So, dislike, man. I'm doing my part. Fuck you. Fuck you and your fucking friend now. There's 2 fucking people that dislike my videos. Eat my ass, motherfucker. I ain't showered in 2 days. Suck it. Anyways, I talked to my counselor today. 12 minutes into the video, we're finally getting to the point. And I gotta piss. And I'm in a dirt fucking lot in some rinky-dink ass fucking truck stop. I feel like I'm gonna get murdered walking over there. I talked to my business counselor. I talked to my mentor today. Hardly call him a mentor. And he gave me the same fucking, I'm gonna just cut it short, man. He gave me the same spiel that fucking Bonnie gave me. As soon as I fucking talked to him about going to Prime, he went from being the cool fucking dude to being the grandfather that you don't like to bring your friends around, okay? Like, he's the guy that's like, you try to introduce a new friend to him, and he's like, I already know everybody I need to know. Fuck your friend. I'm gonna watch my program. Bring me an applesauce. Give me an applesauce because my teeth are falling out. My dentures don't stick right because the fucking stuff is in there. And applesauce just makes me happy. Keep me on fucking applesauce. Fill my bowl up with water. He just completely swapped over to being an asshole. Don't ask why I did that. I don't know why I did that. But we're just gonna move on. Forget it happened. And be cordial about it, yeah? So, he basically demoted himself into this asshole. We got into a screaming match with each other because he doesn't even know how I go. Okay, so let me just tell you this. It basically boiled down to, are you going to be happy for me or not? I'm making a life decision here. Can you just be happy for me and what I'm trying to do for my family? You might be doing well with Stevens, but I can't, okay? I can't do well with Stevens. I'm not a mentor. I'm not a trainer. I'm not on craft, okay? The craft dedicated route. You know, I run this many miles. I'll run that many miles. Okay, well, good for fucking you, dude. Good for you, right? That doesn't do shit for me. I'm not making any fucking money. That's why I'm moving on. You happy for me or not? No? Then fuck off. We don't have to talk anymore. You're not going to convince me to fucking stay, dude. I've been marinating on this for weeks. Where the fuck were you? I'm sorry, I don't mean to yell. I'm getting fucking heated again. But I ain't talked to him in 3 weeks. But now all of a sudden he wants to fucking be a mentor? No, fuck you, dude. Fuck you. I'm a fucking adult. Alright? I know what the fuck I'm doing. I know that I'm doing everything I can with Stevens and I'm not making any fucking money. The only way that I'm going to be able to make money is to try something else. Everything I'm doing is evidently right to this man. Maybe I should try some wrong, right? Wrong for him. Stop following people, okay? Stop idolizing me. Make your own fucking path, okay? That's the bottom line. That's what I can tell you guys. You gotta make your own path. Do your own fucking research. Stop calculating what your best move is by listening to somebody else. That's what I'm doing. And I'm just sharing that with you guys. You guys are more than willing to follow my journey, but do not idolize me. Don't see me as the reason why you're doing something. Okay? Because shit changes. And you might get your ass balls deep into something, or lips deep if you're a female. Forgive my vulgarity, okay? But you get into it. Like somebody commented, man, you're the reason I joined Stevens. I apologize, man, but I couldn't foresee this happening. I've been warning you in videos past, talking about how I'm not making any money, how I'm getting fucked on these loads and shit. Now I'm starting to see the light, okay? And now that I am, don't regret your decision. Stevens is a good company to train with. They're the safest company out there, okay? You're going to learn a lot of shit that you're going to be able to bring with you to another company, because eventually you're going to want to switch. Unless you can make it work for you. What I'm saying in my previous video and what I'm saying on how they're fucking me, I am not okay with making the bare minimum, because I can't make the bare minimum, right? I can't leave everything behind and live on this fucking truck. All right, if you can leave everything behind, you don't have any fucking bills at home, you could survive on $600 to $900 a week as a contractor, more power to you. But when you can make more money, why not make more money, right? The fucking company that does your loan, Paragon Leasing, is owned and operated by Stevens Transport. Keep the money in the family. They're fucking churning out CDLs as often as I changed underwear before I got in a truck. That's a joke. Okay, I do change underwear every day, but it's not with some the clean undergarments. You know what I'm saying? I mean, undercarriage. I'm gonna break it down: balls and gooch and ass. Okay, if you don't shower in a couple days, it's gonna be a problem. But if you're changing your drawers every day, you're still gonna get that residue on there, despite how much you're trying to clean up with baby wipes or fucking whatever, cocoa butter baby wipes, dude wipes, whatever your choice may be, whatever your craft or whatever is, right? It's just gonna be a problem. So they're fucking CDL for you. Fucking loan. Oh, but who's got the loan? Paragon Leasing. Who owns Paragon Leasing? Stevens Transport. So they're getting their fucking money's worth. They're paying their drivers. They just did a 5-cent increase for their company drivers, okay? Prime has been at 51 cents for company drivers for I don't know how long. Now, don't get me lying to you. I don't actually know how long that's been. But 51 cents per mile. Stevens just gave their drivers, and they're bragging about it. I can show you all the Qualcomms. Every fucking day they're sending me something saying, we're proud. 10 to 15%. Yeah. Fuck yeah. 10 to 15% raises over the course of the fucking... Like, it's not that serious, bro. Sleep deprivation, pain, it's all just messing with my head, man. I'm just excited. I'm in Mississippi right now. I'm so fucking close. I'll be in fucking Texas tomorrow. I'm just fucking close to turning this truck in. I really gotta pee. Fuck! I'm just saying, think about it, man. Prime, Stevens, just a comparison, because those are the only two I know. There's a bunch of other fucking companies out there. Stevens, training. You're sharing rooms with somebody, even though they're very adamant when you're on the yard about being 6 feet apart. Though you sleep next to your fucking your co-person, the beds are about 2 feet apart from each other. Y'all are always outside smoking over there in the fucking thing, no mask on, whatever. You're at the fucking Luna. When you're in line, it's 6 feet apart. But when you can still sleep next to this other guy, right? No single rooms, because they want to maximize how much money they're making, because they're going to charge you $600 regardless for that stay at the Luna. But they're only paying like God knows what, putting 2 people to a room. So $1,200 that they're getting back from you, because you're going to add that to your loan. $600 plus the $600 that your other co-person's with, the other guy that's in training next to you, or in orientation, or whatever the fuck you're sharing. You're sharing with somebody. You're not getting a room by yourself. $1,200 between the both of you. That room probably costs like $200 a week, okay? And they're getting that from you overall. So $200 a week divided by 2 people, and you're in there at the max maybe 4 weeks. So $100 for 4 weeks, that's $400 times 2, that's $800. They're making $1,200 off of you. So they're making profit of you staying in the fucking hotel. Prime, you get your own room, and I don't think I gotta pay that back. They're paying for my room, and I don't have to pay for it. They're also reimbursing me $350 to rent a car or use my own car or gas to get to them. Stevens will reimburse you only if you have a CDL. If you're a trainee or you have your CDL, Prime will reimburse you that money to get to Missouri. Prime will only reimburse you if you have your CDL already. Okay? Also, they'll possibly stick you on a gritty ass diaper-filled fucking Greyhound bus from wherever the fuck you're at, which could be anywhere from 4 to a full 24-hour drive of you riding on that bus, cramped as fuck, with all your shit, with a bunch of strangers in the sardine can, getting to fucking Stevens. Then you get to Stevens Yard and you see the facilities they have. They have 2 big TVs and a bunch of chairs that most of them are roped off because of COVID. And then you got a female and a male locker room with showers and some vending machines and a bunch of food trucks. And then you go to Prime and you got basketball court, chiropractor, dentist, swimming pool, workout room, sauna. You know, like, and then on top of that, $800 a week if you're not a Prime, $900 a week if you are a Prime trainee. Oh, you get your own room. They're really adamant about that. You fly out there and you got to take 5 days quarantine. You still don't lose any time. You're not putting your own fucking room off in Neverland waiting for your quarantine to be over. You're doing Zoom calls so you can continue your training. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, if you want to be company, you get 51 cents a mile versus 45 cents. That just fucking changed on the 23rd. Do I need to say anything else? Stevens is going to find themselves bankrupt if they don't change some shit. And it ain't going to be because of me. It's going to be because drivers are going to find this shit out on their own. And unless they start really making some fucking changes and showing their drivers that they appreciate them by paying them what they deserve, they're going to end up in the hole. We're at 22 fucking minutes again. I've got to piss. I'm tired. I got to be up at 5 in the fucking morning. I'm getting out of here. Remember, just ladies, love it, hate it, fucking rate it, take care, and I'll see y'all another time. Fuck my fucking mentor. He wasn't worth this shit.